Another sweep by me and my clients last night. That's right. Won the hockey, won the baseball. Let's keep it going. I'm Lawrence Presman. You're watching the best betting show ever. We're here to make you guys some money. Who doesn't want money? Joe Raineri with me. No Art DiCesare today. Joe, man, I'm killing it again, bro. Unbelievable stuff. 6-1 since Monday. I got a 5% play up in NBA tonight. We'll talk about that a little later. This is my fifth NBA 5% total in 3 years. Woo. I'm 4-0 in them. Do you know how rare that is, Joe? I've had 4 NBA 5% totals in 3 years. 4 of them. I got all confused there. There was too many numbers.
Yeah, I know. There were a lot of things working out there.
Yeah.
Yep.
I have 4 NBA totals in 3 years, and I'm 4-0 in them. That was hard to do.
That was very difficult, but you did it, man. I'm proud of you. You worked it out.
That was like one of those, like.
Yeah. Well, very good.
Okay, brother, let's get into it. So, Art DiCesare, how did the books do? They did so badly that I took the day off. Okay, I feel horrible for you, Art. Have a good time.
They didn't do good. I did talk to him earlier. They didn't. It was very chalky last night. Apparently, not hard to figure out there with Carolina leading the way. There was no basketball because we have to wait until tonight for there. But anytime the Yankees win, the Dodgers, by the way, Prez, as a $4 favorite. They didn't destroy Colorado. They won 4-1, and they scored that 4th run, I believe, in the bottom of the 8th inning to get the cover to 2.5. So, yeah, but still was not worth laying $4 having to sweat that out last night. That's for sure.
Yeah, well, and now, minus 300 over the last 10 years is officially in the positive.
Positive, that's correct.
By point some number.
Yep.
Yeah, that's how close it is. But interesting. One of our listeners last night pointed out that Teddy gave that trend out on WagerTalk today a few weeks ago, so that I missed the boat. Could you imagine, like, only one person is allowed to say a trend ever in history?
That's correct. Yeah. They're not allowed to talk about it, Prez. Not allowed
Over
to talk
100 comments in our comment section. We love you guys. Please hit the like button, subscribe to our channel. Make sure to comment. Joe, did you find out any sharp bets from Art? Or because I know he can't.
Yes. He is the over money continues to pour in, he said, on the Oklahoma City and San Antonio, but not necessarily sharp, just volume, he said. There was a WNBA total side move, rather, which was reversed from what everyone thought. It looks like Golden State, the Valkyries, getting money versus the Indiana Fever, and, of course, Caitlin Clark. And he also mentioned that the LA Angels, of all teams, also getting a little bit of love here in the marketplace, Fred.
There we go. I like the name The Fever. I think that's a solid name for a team, that's for sure. But if I was the opponent playing in like a 7-game playoff series against them,
I would, yes.
The whole stadium, bro.
Yep.
The whole stadium would be with cowbells.
Yep, every one of them.
Yeah, yeah. Blue Oyster
What's going on
Cult.
here? You got more dick reminders? What's going on there? What is that?
I actually deleted them all. My rich brother is on a 4-day plant medicine retreat.
Ooh,
yes. So he just texted that he's going dark for 4 days. Hey, listen. It's going to be a fun 4-day plant medicine retreat, don't you think?
That's it. Everything about it's healthy living right there, Prez. That's what it's all about.
That's for sure. So I won my parlay leg yesterday. I think we might have won our parlay of the day, Joe. I did not remember.
That one run there with the Dodgers in the 8th screwed me over, man. Damn.
Oh well.
But you won. Yep. I'm pretty sure Art won as well.
Yes, correct.
Yep.
Before we get to our parlay of the day, Yeah, so everyone was telling me the Habs are a team of destiny. Is that destined to play golf next week?
I'll tell you what, though, they're destined to get me another first period over last night, although they didn't contribute at all.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Dude, and my clients and I were on the under.
Yeah,
and,
that's great.
And it was like 0-0 with 3 to go or 4 to go in the first period.
Yep.
They got 2 back-to-back goals by Carolina, both not great goals too.
No.
But I got to tell you, man, what Carolina is doing defensively is something special. It's going to be interesting to see if it's a reflection of Montreal or a reflection of just the smothering D, because they're keeping Montreal to the outside.
Yep.
There's no dirty goals. Zero. No Tim Kerr, Dale Anderchuk, heaviness in front of the net. It just feels like everything are shots from the outside. They're diving the players. I mean, they had 13, 14 shots on goal, 3 games in a row now.
Yep.
And that's not actually indicative of how many shots they're putting on goal, because the players are diving in front of those shots.
Yep.
It's actually unbelievable what Carolina is doing. I cannot wait to see them play Vegas. Minus 240, Joe.
Now,
did you
crazy.
expect in an elimination game? And Montreal has been here. This is a road warrior team right now. I mean, I don't think Montreal is scared to go in there. They're going to sit there and say, just win game 5 and see what happens.
They shouldn't
That's
be.
A crazy total number.
Listen, they are playing with house money at this point, Montreal.
Right.
Their Achilles heel for, again, some unknown reason is playing at home. They are much better on the road, and I don't think it would shock me in the least bit here, Prez, if they were able to pull this out and get one more back at home. Would not shock. And by the way, if I'm Vegas, I'm okay with that. I really am. I'm okay with that happening.
Yeah.
Yep.
If I'm Vegas, I want that to happen.
Yep.
Chris Bassett pitching against his old team tonight. Corbin on the mound. And he's a small favorite, so that's where I'm going to go. We're going to take Toronto in the parlay of the day as a live dog.
Like it. I'm going to go with the under here tonight with Boston and Atlanta. Chris Sale versus Toll there. And Atlanta got shut out last night, 8-0. Made 3 errors. They were awful last night. I think much more competitive game here tonight, but ultimately, I think it's a pretty good pitcher's battle with the rookie Toll and Chris Sale against his former team. Yeah, I think runs are going to be hard to come by tonight, Prez.
Joe, both Hard Rock and FanDuel have 6.5.
Really?
In that game, yeah.
Ooh, get it now. Get that 7. Get that 7 while you can.
The score has 6.5. Kelshi, Novig. I mean, that is about as low a total as you can get out there.
That's correct.
6.5. I don't recall there ever being a 6. Do you know of a 6 out there?
Do not. Absolutely do not. But that would be absurd, by the way, with the number 1 team, Atlanta, a number 1 road team in Major League Baseball. I mean, Toll's good, don't get me wrong, but come on, that's a little crazy. Take the 7 if you can get it, because that 6.5 is a little nuts.
Yeah, I wouldn't take 6.5 either. Sinner out.
Yeah.
Somebody is going to win a Grand Slam this year, not named Yannick or Carlos, exactly as predicted on this show, not 2-3 weeks ago.
That was just ridiculous. As a matter of fact, because he just lost up 2 sets to none, Prez, and then somehow gets heat stroke somewhere along the line there, and he loses the next 3, 18 of the next 19.
Well,
they're like, Joe, what the world?
Joe, they're playing in insane weather.
That's what they said.
Yeah. Yep. And, obviously we've spoken about how well connected I am to the tennis world. He cramped really, really bad and just could not find his way out of it. I
He
mean,
kept
the
going to
last
the
two,
tent, and people were losing their minds. Like, you got to be kidding me. It's like, well, it is what it is. As a matter of fact, Prez, we had this. This was it. Will any man other than Alcaraz or Sinner win one? And I believe earlier in the month, it was almost a 50-50 proposition right now. Boy, that went right out the window, didn't it? Woof.
Yes, sir. Guys, speaking of Kelce and our predictive model, Joe and I are going to be doing a bunch of standalone videos on how to use the predictive market. If you have any suggestions on topics or any questions you want answered, put it up in the comment section. We're going to start taping these next week, so let us know your thoughts. Joe, before we get into the predictive market section of the show, let's talk about some business. I have a 5% NBA play up tonight. It is a total. I am 10-1. 10-1 in totals in the NBA these playoffs. I don't know how I could do much better than that. Well, mathematically, I could have been 11-0, but I am 10-1 in totals. My only total loss was a team total. So if you guys think you know what my 5% play is, well, it could be the over, could be the under, could be the over for San Antonio, could be the under, could be the over for OKC, could be the under, could be first half under, could be first half over, could be first quarter under, first quarter over. Who knows? I do. $35. Head over to WagerTalk. Get that play, guys. I mean, come on. I'm dominating this damn sport. And you heard me, Joe. What did I say yesterday? If you're not betting my hockey plays, why are you breathing?
Exactly. Yes.
I mean, it's basically the same with my NBA plays, guys. 25-17 in the playoffs, 10-1 totals in the playoffs, on a 13-2 totals run in NBA, on a 24-8 totals run in all sports. Guys, come on. Head over to WagerTalk. Let's go.
I don't think you lost a baseball game all week yet either, have you?
Dude. I'm rolling in baseball, and my totals in base. Dude, I am 70% in all total bets since December 1st. It's just crazy. That's crazy to me.
Love it. Absolutely love it.
I'm supposed to be like, oh, I've been there, done that. Jerry Rice, hand the ball to the ref. Hell no. Hell freaking no.
No.
I don't think I have ever gone 6 months where I hit 70%.
That's crazy.
In anything that wasn't like just 10 plays, because I'm releasing totals every single day for 6 months. So, yeah, let's go, boys. What do you got going with the clients?
Love it, Prez. Well, I too lock loaded NBA 13-3 right now. 36 up 36 units here in the postseason. Crushing it, not to mention 26-15, 64% there in all sports, up 34 units. So baseball and NBA on tap here tonight, Prez, over at the page at wagertalk.com. Do not miss these. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't miss a baseball or NBA play either of us at this point are putting up. So hop on over and become part of the best betting show ever with Prez and I here, and start cashing a few tickets.
There we go. Guys, thanks for watching the show. Hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, comment. Let's get to the predictive market section. And Joe, man, Bitcoin is plummeting. It's down to 72.8. There really is no major reason for this. We did hear that Mark Cuban dumped most of his Bitcoin, saying it lost the plot. Mark Cuban lost the plot a long time ago, and I would think that if Mark Cuban dumped Bitcoin, that might suggest a time to buy Bitcoin. Because, listen, even the smartest people of all time become dumb at some point, and he never even started as the smartest person of all time. So, Mark Cuban can... and with that said, I don't know why it's dropping, Joe.
I don't know either.
There's no real reason for it. Nothing is sort of happening in the Strait of Hormuz that is not happening last week or next week. I just think we're having a moment. And for that reason, I'm going to pass, bro. I'm not going to make shit up. I don't know why this has dropped. It has dropped 8,000 over the last 2 weeks. I do think we're going to see a run in August, but as far as today goes, I'm passing, brother.
Yeah. Yeah, we'd think the value's at 73 at 38 cents, right? I mean, but who knows?
But that's the problem, right?
Yep.
Like, right now, I mean, look, we had 73.3 1 hour ago, right? And we had 72.6 1 hour ago. So, it's too much volatility. And I don't mean the word volatility as in massive jumps, but given that we're playing in a very small window, too much volatility for Bitcoin. And hey, well, let's have some credibility. I can't find anything. I'm passing.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Prez, right? Best bet you make is the one that you pass on there. So let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Because we talked about it from the NBA standpoint yesterday with the, who's going to be the finals MVP, with Brunson being at, 20-something cents when he's the only guy that's actually in the finals right now, we thought was funny. But how about in the NHL, the Conn SMYTHE, Prez? Mitch Marner is your favorite, followed by Anderson and Carter Hart right there at 11 cents here. This is a fascinating market to me.
So I'll tell you right off the bat that Frederik Andersen is in an interesting, unique situation because he has barely let in any goals, but his save percentage is horrible.
Yes.
I would have a real tough time believing that Frederik Andersen will win the Conn SMYTHE with a save percentage right now of under 9 in this series. I mean,
that's crazy.
14 shots on goal and you allow 2 goals. That's horrible.
Yeah, right.
Goaltending.
Exactly.
Horrible goaltending. I'm watching I can't remember one save Frederik Andersen has made where I was like, Carter Hart. That's what you say when they make a good save. I cannot see Frederik Andersen winning. And I got to tell you, man, I think the money is on Carter Hart. Like
at 11 cents, that's what I'm saying, right?
You got Mitch Marner. Mitch Marner has slowed down.
Mm-hmm.
We've got another series still to go. He's going to be playing a Carolina team that just locks opponents down. I mean, Mitch Marner is not getting 10 points, 12 points in the next series.
Correct.
Vegas might be lucky to score 12 goals. So, and then you got Carter Hart.
Yep.
Who is going to play a Carolina team that struggles to score.
Yep.
So, I think if they play Carolina, which they likely will, I think we're going to see very low-scoring hockey games, which will bode well for Carter Hart and not bode well for Mitch Marner.
It feels like there could be a few guys, though, that could win it from Vegas, right? Are we missing anybody else here? I mean, Jack Eichel's at what? 12 cents right now.
I'll tell you, Seth Jarvis has played outstanding hockey.
Out of his mind. I know.
Outstanding hockey. I'm going with Carter Hart here, bro. I just feel like they shut down Carolina. They win in 6. Carter Hart lets 6 goals in, a goal a game, 2 shutouts along the way. He wins it.
I love it, Prez. I'm with you. That was the first person I thought, too. I think there's a lot of hockey to be played here. Marner's been phenomenal for Vegas, but it does feel like Vegas has got some. I don't know that Vegas is winning with 5 goals in a game, 5-6 goals a game. That's the problem. I think Vegas will win some, but I think there'll be lower scoring games, and I think that puts all the focus on the goaltenders at that point.
I mean, with that said, you have the scenario where, Mitch Marner plays on every power play, one of the best, if not the single best forward penalty killer in the league.
Yep.
So there is that as well. Goals against Frederik Andersen, 1.44. Amazing.
Yep.
Save percentage, though, actually is pretty good. It's 928. So So that's not bad because there were a lot of shots, it wasn't just the last 3 games against Montreal. Carter Hart's save percentage is exactly the same, 0.924. He has a much lower goals against. So, I mean, that's interesting. Mitch Marner, 21 points. Jack Eichel right behind him at 18 points. So, I'd rather take Jack Eichel. What was it, 4%? There's no reason
12 cents. He's at 12 cents.
Yeah.
Yep.
So there's no reason he can't have more points than Mitch Marner when all's said and done. Goals, you've got Dora, I can't even pronounce that guy's name.
No, that guy's brutal. Yep.
10 goals. Mitch Marner's at 7. Carter Hart, 12 wins. Frederick Anderson will be at 12 too, so that doesn't really count. And Mitch Marner's plus minus is 12. I think it's going to be between Mitch Marner and Carter Hart. Taylor Hall, though, what? Yeah, why is he even in there?
Yeah, and Sebastian Aho, I get it, but you're right about Taylor Hall. What are we missing with his numbers?
He's got 13 points.
Okay,
and he's leading Carolina. 4 goals, 9 assists.
Yep.
Think about that. He is Carolina. The leader of Carolina has 4 goals. Jackson Blake is second on Carolina with 4 goals. It's actually unbelievable. I mean, I would maybe argue
which all leads to Frederick Anderson. I get it.
Logan Stankoven, 3rd most points for Carolina, 9 points.
Crazy.
I mean, the general manager of Carolina deserves the Conn Smythe Trophy. I
mean, can't win if you can't score.
But I mean, like this general manager has built one hell of a team. If nobody is a superstar and everybody is doing roughly the same number,
correct? Yep.
We always used to talk in Toronto. You want to roll out a bunch of Zach Hymans? Can you roll out a bunch of who is that guy? Who is that great? Who was that great New York Islander and then Buffalo Sabre? He was so good on defense. So good. Shut everybody down. I can't remember his name. He actually played for the Leafs for 1 year. But anyway, wow, impressive. Impressive build by Carolina. Okay, what else in the predictive markets?
That's it, Prez. Everything else, we are ready to roll here. We told you, if you've got somebody in the NHL in the Stanley Cup here, Prez, that you think is worth buying into now, and you mentioned it, there's no way it's going to get better for Vegas. It feels like Carolina wins this game. It's over, and Carolina's, a 250 favorite is what you're telling me?
Yeah, which I think lends itself to Montreal, but I highly doubt I'll be betting the side in this game.
I agree. I agree. Either way, Carolina is going to be a big favorite, I think, against Vegas.
I don't know if they would be a big favorite. I'm taking Vegas, dude. So I'm telling you now, I'm taking Vegas. I'd like to see Carolina win. This is a team that's sort of been climbing the mountain for 10 years now. And, Rod Brindamore is an outstanding coach. I mean, maybe top 3 in the league. So, I'd like to see them win, but I'd like to see Vegas win too. I'd like to see Mitch Marner win. So, and I love John Tortorella. So,
plus 230 right now. Yep. So I'm with you. I think Vegas has got a puncher's shot, but they got to be able to get more than 15 shots on goal like the Canadians here. I think they will.
So what else predictive-wise? And no NHL rundown for me at all. I already gave out a future bet yesterday. So anything else predictive market-wise?
Listen, you got one basketball game here tonight. Now is the time to jump on. We both have big plays in that game here tonight. You can head on over to WagerTalk and grab those. But we got much more coming up here. I think there's only 7 or 8 baseball games too, Prez. It's a small card here in Major League Baseball as well.
Yeah. Well, that's good, man. It's time to have a little break. No
Yep.
break. I got a 5% tonight. I'm going to be freaking out all night. So, so be it. But I'm hoping to go for a late tea time later today. Okay, brother, your MLB rundown. Are you gonna race
simple.
through it?
Yeah, go. Paul Skeens is pitching, although he hasn't pitched well here. Cubs just lost, or actually broke a 10-game losing streak last night. They finally won a game. It's always been my understanding that teams that come off of long losing streaks and finally win a game, they usually win another one. This is going to come down to bullpens, and I don't trust the Pirates one. So pretty good plus money here on the Cubs. I might look that way. You heard Art talk about the Angels here with Rodriguez against Flaherty. I like the over in that one as well. I do like the White Sox over the Twins with Davis Martin on the mound. Who thought Davis Martin would be an all-star this year? But that's exactly how he is pitching. Prez told you about Toronto and Baltimore. Also, I would look at the over there. Arrighetti and Eovaldi, maybe the game of the night here. We just watched this, May 15th, 16th, somewhere in that ballpark there. And these two guys, one guy almost threw a no-hitter. The other guy went 7 innings and didn't give up a run. I like the under in that game there. And I told you about Atlanta and Boston. I don't know where the runs are coming in that game either, Prez. So I'd be looking at a couple of good pitchers battles tonight as opposed to crazy scoring across the board in Major League Baseball. And you're muted. Does that mean I'm supposed to, as that work?
Well, I muted myself because I don't know why. You want to talk NBA? I got nothing for NHL.
No, my NBA is in my play tonight. I got it all broken down. So there you go.
Let's get to our mailbag section of the show. And what I wanted to talk about is Solidify. Firstly, Solidify, you put up 20 comments. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. Yeah.
Percy, you said? Percy
Solidify 13. He writes, I'm a moron who bet Vegas Golden Knights on the money line all 4 games, but never took them to win the series 4-0. I don't even want to think about what those odds were, or I'll be sick. I promise you, had you have taken them, they would have won 4-1.
Yeah, that's a good point, too. Yep.
And I'll tell you a quick story, Solidify. Firstly, don't be freaking greedy. Congratulations on 4 outstanding money line bets. You're 4-0. But last Thursday was my birthday. Last week was my birthday, Friday. We ran a special where we put a 7-day all access for only $57, and I picked up an unbelievable amount of clients. I then proceeded to lose my next 2 NHL games in a row, my next 3 NHL games in a row. And I was like, oh my God, the timing is so horrible. I got all these clients. I've lost 3 NHL games in a row. I got to fix this. What am I going to do? So the 4th game I loved so much. Carolina on the money line. I loved it. It was amazing play. I wanted to release it as a 4%, 5% play to my clients. Instead, I released it as a 2% play. And the reason I did that was I said to myself, I want to regret not releasing it as a 4 or 5% play. I want to be mad at myself for not releasing it as a big play. And sure enough, it won. And I was legitimately mad at myself for not releasing it as a 4 or 5% play. Why am I telling you this? Because I was so desperate for a winner that I put myself in a regret situation. You have done the same, Solidify. So stop with the regretting, bro. We won. Yay, us. Any thoughts there?
Yeah, well, I mean, why don't we just go ahead and take a look exactly at what that price could have been, because he did ask here, Prez.
Really upset him, huh?
Let's just go ahead and take a look here. And it's probably not as much as you thought. I mean, if you would have gotten it back on when did the series first start, Prez? I believe it was,
I don't know.
I believe it would have been over here. So
four games ago.
Yeah, you would have been able to get them just before that first game there. 3 cents is what they would have been if you bet it pre-flop. 3 cents before the series started. because then they won game 1, and you start to see it go up here a little bit. But yeah, even
you would have made.
Yeah.
You would have made a killing.
Yeah, you'd have crushed it, dude. But
you
no big deal.
Crushed it, bro.
Yeah, you'd have been.
But I promise you, they would have gone 4-1 had you have made that bet. Joe, one of our listeners writes, "Hey, Prez, why don't you guys talk about politics? Why are you so scared about politics?" So here is my slight little take. New York City born writes, which I find beautiful because he's from New York City, and that's going to be sort of my take. Different generation. They care more about social media than winning money.
No, they care more about being right. That's what they care more about.
Joe, why would the generation, the next generation, not care more about social media than money? Who needs money? We got free grocery stores going up. You get a piece of sidewalk to put your home, which is a small home, but it's a home nevertheless on a piece of sidewalk. So that's public property. They just give that to you. So you get free food. You get a free house on sidewalk. There are shelters that will take you in. So you get a lot of company. You're never lonely. So, I mean, there really is no real requirement for money these days, Joe.
Right. No, well, listen.
You just takes from the rich. Just take their money, right? Just take their money. And it's for yourself.
When we're talking about markets and, the response is, you lost me because it's in the political niche. We've lost the ability of any common sense to understand that we're talking about one thing, and there's a certain segment that only hears what they want to hear, Prez. So it's not worth arguing.
Which is why we ultimately stay out of it.
Yeah, right.
Which is why we ultimately stay out of it.
Right. But feel free, if you guys have any questions about it, drop into it. We'll be more than happy to discuss from the market perspective exactly what's going on there. But outside of that, it's just too many idiots. That's not worth dealing with.
Everyone just gets too mad. And it's so weird because, I think everyone is pretty clear with where I stand politically. I think that I have I even gave you clues on that little diatribe about taxing the rich to feed the poor. So I think everyone knows where I stand. And I will tell you that I have a business partner in WagerTalk that stands on the complete opposite side. And we love each other. And we talk every day. And we have great political conversations. And I have no problem with anybody having the wrong opinion. Most people do. I'm okay with that, and I don't judge. So I wish we could talk politics. In this day and age, it's just too goddamn polarizing, which really is such a freaking shame.
Yep. But again, it's, I'd rather talk about how do we take what is already rigged and make money off it. That's the only thing I'm interested in.
I personally would rather talk politics. Of anything in the whole world, I would rather talk politics. I'd rather talk religion, sociology. I mean, that stuff also just fascinates me, bro.
Absolutely.
Like fascinating. I am fascinated by all of that stuff.
I'm fascinated. We can bet on all of that now. That's what I'm fascinated on.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, were we able to bet who the next pope was going to be? We were, right?
Absolutely.
We were. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. We should bet who's going to be the next god.
Good. Well, if there's a market, I'm going to find it, Prez. I promise you on that one.
I'm only on episode 6 of season 5, and right now, Homelander claims to be the next god. Yes, and The Boys. Do you watch that show?
I do not, but it sounds fun. No,
it's a big commitment, right? You've got 5 seasons of The Boys, 2 seasons of Gen V. I mean, it's a big commitment. I mean, you want a really good show that's only 6 episodes, Legends. It's on Netflix. Really, really like that show a lot. I also just started the Vinnie Jones story, Untold. What a fascinating guy Vinnie Jones is. What a colorful life. You know who he is, right?
No idea.
Vinnie Jones is the actor in all the Guy Ritchie movies.
Oh, yes.
Lock, Stock, and Smoke.
Yes.
So he was an incredible soccer player. Played professional soccer. Played for Chelsea.
Okay.
Yeah, he ended up winning the FA Cup for Wimbledon in one of the big upsets of all time in soccer. Anyway, fascinating documentary. I love those untold stories. My favorite one of all is The Race of the Century. So if you guys have never watched The Race of the Century, it's on Netflix. It's a yacht race. Now, I know. Well, how could a yacht race documentary be good? How? I don't know.
Okay.
It is the best sports documentary of all time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. You know the story?
No.
Story of the America Cup. America Cup, the world's most famous yacht race. The way the America Cup works is it happens every 2 years, I think.
Right.
Every country in the world is able to participate. They bring their yachts, they race, and the winner races against the champ. America had won it 110 years in a row. So they never had to
hence
compete
the American
against
Cup?
the field.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
They never had they always just sat there and waited for the whole field to compete against each other. They took on the winning team. Dennis O'Connor at the time. It was off Newport. I think that's somewhere in Connecticut area. And whatever team wins the America Cup, that's where the America Cup is the next time around.
Okay.
So Newport had hosted the American Cup for over 100 years. The entire city is built around this yacht race.
Okay.
Australia decided that they were going to win this yacht race.
Oh, no.
And I'm just going to leave it at that. But I'll tell you, dude, the CIA are involved. There's police, the FBI, international espionage, autism. Autism makes an appearance.
That's impressive here. This is all in a movie right now? Is that
it's about an hour long. It's called The Race of the Century. Untold on Netflix. Check it out.
I'm in.
Okay, guys, that's the show. We'll see you all tomorrow. Make sure to buy my 5% play. Let's all win together. Joe, get out of here. Let's go. Call it a day.